Advanced Graphing on the TI Nspire App for iPad. Graphing ideas for Algebra 2 through Calculus. Let's first look at conics, graph entry edit, and equation. And let's go ahead and look at a parabola. Notice we have 4 templates here. I'm going to go with the x equals in vertex form 1. So x is equal to 1/2. Y minus, let's say, 2, the quantity squared, plus 3. So there's that one. And let's put in one more. Let's go ahead and put in an ellipse using that template. So x minus, let's say, a -4, arrow down. Let's go with 5 squared. Go to the right and arrow up. So y minus, let's say, 1, the quantity squared, and over 4 squared. Oops, don't want 2 squareds there. That's a little bit of a goof. Sorry about that. And so there's that ellipse in red, parabola in, in blue. And just showed you how I did undo by touching that by mistake. Also, we can analyze the conics. So I'm going to go to Analyze Graph, Analyze Conics, and I can, let's say I want to find the focus of that parabola. So I'll click on foci and click on the parabola, and there it is. Go back to the tools, and let's say I want the directrix. Again, click on it, and there's the directrix. And let's go ahead and find the axis of symmetry. This time I'll click on the ellipse. And for that one, let's say find the foci for that one. The vertices. And let's say the eccentricity. Pretty cool. We can import a picture by touching the camera in the upper right hand corner. We could take a photo. This time I'll just add a photo. And this time I'm going to add a Ferris wheel here. Now I've already kind of gone through and done the work, the algebra for it. So I'm going to go ahead and type in the equation that I think will model this. And I think I'm going to use a conic here. So I'm going to go back to graph entry and equation and a circle in circle radius form. And I tried this out, and I had the center at -0.9, comma about 1.3, and had the radius at about 4.6. And that would take a little bit of time for students to do this. Now this is the outside of the Ferris wheel. Hit enter, and as you can see, not too bad, not too shabby. A lot of good mathematics goes into doing this, and you could use pictures that are pre-done or take a picture right there with your iPad. 3D graphing. Here you go to View, 3D graphing, and it's Z in terms of X and Y. So I'm going to go with X squared plus, and then I need to get the Y squared. Let's say -2, which should be a paraboloid. And then with my thumb or finger I can rotate it, I can move it all around, turn it upside down to get it all from different perspectives. Parametric graphing. This time I'll go to Graph Edit Entry, Parametric, and let's go with, let's say, 2t, and the t would be where the x is, t plus 1. Arrow down, and let's go with t squared minus 2. And I'm only getting half a parabola because of the t values, but I'll be okay with that just to kind of show you that. Polar equations. Let's go with maybe 6 cosine 4 theta, and theta would be where r is. Type on that, get the theta, enter, and wow, pretty quick. Differential equation graphing, sometimes referred to as slope fields. Here I can have y2 prime is equal to, let's say, x. Press enter. There's my slope field. I'm going to double click and go back up to Y2, and I can put in an initial point, let's say -1, 2, press enter, and there's the graph relative to that. Now I'm going to touch and move that point, and you can see the graph move also. I'm just touching that with my finger and moving it up and down. There are many iPad-ready activities that are available for free at TI's website, shown here. For more information, you can also contact me or go to my website or TI's websites. Mathematics can now be felt. Enjoy.